It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions. Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180. Attack.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Brings up 3rd down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Hey, let's go. 180.
From the gun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is textbook RPO right there, okay? Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Keeps it moving. Keeps away from one. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
What's that?
Third and long for him here. Brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's fourth down.
What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It's a gain of 14
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 14.
First down, here's Dak.
New York.
Connecting on the slant. Oh, he rocked that tackler. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. 35 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's a gain of 35.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dak throwing again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to go from.
Looking for Christian Watson that time. So that brings up 4th and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, when you take a huge negative sack like that. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Goff has it knocked out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Offensive line fast.
Brings up
Third and goal, Prescott. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead off the turnover. Christian Watson with the touchdown. York good on the point after. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
17. Lions nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Cut.
Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
We go tonight. Motion. 20. Turbo.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Motion. 180.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Hey, 76.
Goff on first and 10. Looking to his fullback now. Shoots another one. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We're one quarter closer to some turkey. And as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving, the Jets with an early lead. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Cut. 20. Cut.
Handoff on second and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Cut. 20.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Super one! Super one!
Goff to the air now. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
It's a gain of 11.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Lions 7. Jack Fox.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu.
Kene Nwangwu on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yeah! There we go, boy. Hey, kill! Hey, 47!
Dak now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, here's Prescott again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, Prescott. That's caught. Hits the rookie from Louisville. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now it's Prescott again. Connects with his back. Hall. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 16-point ball game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
That's good.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from the 37. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
White 20. Hey, kill. Motion. Stay at home.
Throwing is gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. A dose of the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Looking slant route complete. And we will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
We go tonight. Hey, 180.
1st down throw from Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Amador Lenore there on the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
White 20.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, it's gone. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep.
Kene Nwangwu on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. 40. At the 20. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jets continue piling onto this lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Now a give on the counter. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Banjo.
Coming right is Gibbs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Goff on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with third and 7.
Brings up third and 7.
They'll throw third and long. He has the first over the middle, and they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Okay, break.
Now a designed run. Here's Milroe. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Katie York now on for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. York knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Off play action, Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now after the play, we've got somebody injured down there, and it's their quarterback, Jared Goff, who's in some pain and needing attention. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
65, go!
Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
It's a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
9-7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Duvernay on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's brought down.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180.
They'll run the counter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The toss running right. It's Gibbs. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
120.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Get him. 180.
On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Goff off the play action. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. Gets this all the way down to the 18. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jets continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets continue adding on to that lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Go, take it to the house.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10.
We go tonight. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air, Watson. A quick slant, here's Laporta. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready? I got you, I got you.
Hand off to the back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Looking quickly here.
16 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
They'll run here on 1st down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 24-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Watson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jets.
They give to Hall now on the option. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
DJ Reed on the tackle.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Hall once more. But man, he's in the clear. So it's a road win for the Jets. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.